Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the temp tag. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of a damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bank and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I rumble whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he cheddar. Before you knew it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. Now the Rolls Royces come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, we and all go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lame. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game.
This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here's Mitchell. Up top, Thompson. Mobley outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Outside Holiday. 4 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. And guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Fast break, Cleveland. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
The drive by Holiday. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The kick out to White. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Grant, the Cavs making playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, They hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
So both free throws good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Now here's Brown. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Fires from 14. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Down low. Here's Porzingis. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Out to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. No good on the triple. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. To the middle. Here's Allen. Holiday grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the inside. Kick out to Brown. And the shot goes in.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Here's Tatum. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland on top, up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
15.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And Horford gets it to go.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell. He's got springs in those legs.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
From deep, Mobley fires in the triple.
3 points.
Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots. That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. To the paint. Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 6 points.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
The baseline J is on the way. Rebound Boston.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive.
And the jam by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Now here's Mobley. 10 points for him. Right side Mitchell. Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Cleveland leading by 13. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. And he comes up with a bucket.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Inside. Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Off the inbound. Garland with the ball. He's got 6. Six on the shot clock. Back to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. They get it again. He's off on that one. Right side, White. And here's Brown for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Now here's Mitchell. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Garland. And he drives in. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Porzingis. Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the three.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Double team on Mitchell. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Tatum. Second chance effort. Can't hit from in close. Cleveland leading by 8. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Down low. Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got his first basket. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. To the middle. Back to Holiday. Down low. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
And here comes Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. KP wrecks the rim.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Tatum. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now here's Garland. 6 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. This one for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. The kick to Hunter. Back to Allen. Hunter on the wing. Into the lane. Count that bucket. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by Boston. Outside Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Tatum, good.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis in the post. Off target at the rim. Pass to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Now, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Allen. Here's Akiki. Pass to Garland. And the shot goes down. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cleveland on top. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Horford. Back to Pritchard. Inside. And Tatum fires one home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Outside Hunter. Here's Akiki. Horford covering. Allen, right side. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Tatum. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Left side Tatum. Pass to Hauser. To the wing, right side. And here's Horford. Hunter covering. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Garland with the ball. Hounded by Tatum. The drive by Garland. Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Okiki. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. Here's Pritchard to the paint. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And Cleveland making a change here. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. The shot by Holiday, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Hunter. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis.
Boston on offense. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Porzingis. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. Here's Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth. Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Mitchell. Tatum with the block. White on the wing. Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Hunter. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Here's Porzingis. No good. A bit long that time. Now Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell to the rack. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Here's Tatum. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big time shot.
And stolen by Holiday. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Over Holiday. Offline. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure.
You told they be laying up with these rats, they need to be exposed. D&D unless the money call it. What you call it? Can't go broke now. I'm used to balling. Mute yourself with all the extra talking. Shut up, mind your business. Let me paint a picture, see the vision. I can see the city while I'm in the Yami right now with it. She needed some clout. You not even relevant what this about. I know some from the south get little sister them in the mouth. Whoa, yeah. Know I be it out. They like back on their. Look how he's slugging it out. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, some keep telling me. I'm hearing voices. Keep it cool, play the fool. Some keep telling me, trying to ignore it. Some keep telling me. Some keep telling me, telling you what. Go with your move or you gon' lose. Some keep telling me, I can't go. Some keep telling me, them. Some keep telling me, stay on the road. Some keep telling me, give it a little minute and its true colors gon' show. Some keep telling me, keep me up. Some keep telling me get it and go. Some keep telling me God watching over me, but I feel the demons getting close. He be pillar talking about me and my people. Must be hurt. Plus he a rapper too. He really want a feature. 12 by verse. He ain't. I know a hoe, a real. We ain't got a tat, it still ain't. Now why you do that for? Some keep telling me I ain't buying the story you selling me. No. If you ripping that loaf, you better eat. We don't tolerate starving in BGE. They out here paying for. I'm playing for keeps. Laid up with a op for a week. Bon appetit. Rose pedal my feet, my status elite. They talk about you rich or poor. Whoever ain't with you, whoever ain't with me, everybody, whoever ain't with me, trying to take her for another. Now you winning, nah, don't switch up now. I done put you in it. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, some keep telling me. I'm hearing voices. Keep it cool, play the fool. Some keep telling me, trying to ignore it. Some keep telling me, telling me. Some keep telling me, telling you what. Go with your move or you gon' lose. Some keep telling me, I can't go. Some keep telling me, them. Some keep telling me, stay on the road. Some keep telling me, give it a little.
It's the Phoenix Suns matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
That's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Here's Bol, and it's White with the rebound. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong in rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here's White. A wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Tatum. Bol making his last shot. The kick out to Tatum. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again. Oh, my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Pass to Beal. Kicks it out to Allen. Clock at 6. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick-and-roll action.
Brown with it. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Here's Cornette. Out to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Allen.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Back to Durant. Poked away. Outside Beal. Tries yet again. Bol can't hit. Boston trailing. Pass to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Allen after the basket by Boston. To the middle. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Porzingis laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Bol. He has 6. It's Allen on the wing. Back to KD. Shoots over Brown. Rebound Boston. Pass to White. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back with you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Now, here's Tatum. Following the miss by Bol. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Booker. No scoring in this one. Up and in on the layup.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Here's Tatum. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over Durant. Keeps it alive. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Well, you love to see a great score, create an easy opportunity. Jason Tatum gets a second chance points right there.
In the corner, Bol with it. Down low. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
For Phoenix, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
And the Celtics with possession here. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce, get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Allen outside. Lets it go with the 3. And the Suns miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And the dunk by Bol.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Brown wide open, he fires. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, Beal. That 3 off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
There's White. Phoenix able to drain the 3. .105 left here in the second. Pass to Cornette. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Cornette gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 4.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And Bol wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Here's Boston now. Tatum. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. Over Booker. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
The 3 from KD. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. It's to Porzingis. Brown outside. Oh, he nails it just in time.
1 eye on the rim, 1 on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Celtics leading by 9. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen shot is off. And here's Boston. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. 15 points for Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. And it's blocked. And they hit it back. A second chance effort. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's Beal in the corner. Booker outside. Back to Durant from about 19 feet. That's good on the jump shot. KD's got 8 points.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Here's Cornette. On the wing, Brown. 15 points in the game.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the three-point shot. This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Now, here's Brown. 17 points in the game. Left side, Porzingis. Stolen by Allen. Here's Bull. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Baseline J on the way. And that one goes long. Outside, Beal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and can start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
1:11 left in the third. And here are the Suns now. Trailing by 10. And taken away by Brown. Tatum on the wing. Horford up top. To the inside. Pass to Holiday. In the corner. Tatum with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Here he goes. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Booker, right side. Allen outside. Here's KD. Durant going to work inside.
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Outside, Horford. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective.
31.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Suns trail by 10 and stolen by Horford. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Booker. The shot by Holiday, no good. So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Allen. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Celtics leading by 8. Inside. Brown. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
I like this throwback approach they've taken. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Suns trail by 11. Pass to KD. Puts one up from 19. Here's Bol. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. KD with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Back to Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Pass to Holiday. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's good, 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 10.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Back to Booker. Screen by Bol. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Bol. Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Holiday. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
It's good. 8 points for Porzingis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
At the top of the key, Horford. Just to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. And Bol pulls it down. Suns trail by 10. Allen outside. Kept alive. Outside for Beal. KD with it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. From past the arc. Shot clock at 6. Booker looking around. Offline with his 3. It's the Celtics ball. They have a 9-point lead. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. A 3 from Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
27 seconds left in the game. Outside Holiday. Brown outside. Rebound by the Suns. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Boston ball.
Nine seconds left in the 4th quarter.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Celtics.
And Brown drops them both. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. That'll be a 5-second call.
Boston ball.
Off the inbound pass. The putback misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Until it's over, still put a snow on a mission to Minnesota. Come on, you know the drill. Hop in and hand it over. I'm driving in the whip so fast I can't control it. I'm fishtail. Should've chauffeured. Chopping it by real estate by the ocean. A sea moss juice brought me one from Oakland. Today I drove the Porsche with the automatic front lift. I'm just saying I make this in 2 days. Wow.
So.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to.